Hey, so this is in case I'm going a little bit too fast or your internet's kind of laggy or whatever, so you can pause and rewind and that sort of thing. So today, what I want you to do is go to classwork, open up your to-do tasks, your to-do list for the day. It's going to look like this, except you're not going to be first period, whatever class period you're in. Make sure you do your daily attendance check-in. Okay, if you were absent on Friday, you need to answer the questions about like the zombie or how to store seeds properly. If you were here that day and you already answered those questions, you can skip them. Make sure, because it's Monday, that you let me know how you guys are doing, if you're doing okay. And then you're going to open your copy of the digital interactive notebook, and you're going to complete the slide flower diagram. So I'm going to open up my copy. You are opening up your copy. So I'm going to open up my copy, and I'm going to open up this parts of a flower slideshow. Okay, so I have them next to each other. Okay, so now I'm going to scoot the to-do task. I don't need that for right now. All right, so we want everybody, what you're going to do in your notebook, not my notebook, in your notebook, you're going to click on the tab that says flower diagram. So mine says slide 20, but you might have a different slide because you might not have your notebook up to date. Okay, so click on the flower diagram. It's going to bring you here. Okay. And so what we're going to be doing is you are going to be filling out these definitions to these words in this flower diagram. It already gives you the parts, like what they're called. It shows you where they're located. Here's one that was hidden behind my picture. The definitions that I want you to use are on the next slide. However, I made it to where you can't copy and paste it for a reason. I want you to be able to like type it in because it's going to help you to remember a lot more than if you just copy and paste it in there. But they're mixed up, okay? So there's no rhyme or reason of which one goes where. So you're like, okay, so Miss Martin, we've never talked about this before. How do I know which one goes where? That is where that's parts of a flower PowerPoint comes in. So if you go to the first slide, it talks about flower. This one isn't in there, but a flower is the reproductive part of an angiosperm. So what's an angiosperm? Angiosperms are all flowering plants, all right? So if you go right here, it talks about sepals. Sepals are here. They should be, most of the time they're green, okay? So if you go here, it says they're the green-like structures beneath the petals. Their function, which means their job, offers protection to developing bud. So then you're going to find in the definitions here which one kind of matches that. So I'm going to give this one to you. It is the small leaves that form at the base of the flower. They enclose the flower bud and protect it. When the flower blooms, they serve to support the base of the flower. I know this is kind of wordy. You're typing it, you're not writing it. It's not like it's going to kill your hand by writing these definitions. And I want you to write the complete definition into this box that says sepal. Why? Because on the test, you're going to need to know all of these facts about these flower parts. And I don't want you to find it from some internet search. I want you to use my definitions because my definitions are going to be what's on the test. Okay. And sometimes if you just do a general search, you're not going to get what you want. All right. So then you're going to continue to go ahead and you're going to use this PowerPoint, see petals, what the function of the petals are, male part stamens, what the definition of a stamen is, and then you'll find that definition here, all right? So the next part that I want you to do after you fill this out, and we're gonna have time to do this during multiple classes, so don't freak out if you don't fill it out. What I want you to do is you're going to click on where it says pollination and fertilization, this purple tab, okay? And then you're going to find in the parts of the flower on slide 20, it has a picture of pollination fertilization. You're going to copy it and you're going to paste it into your notebook on the left-hand side. Make it as big as you can and still fit there so you can read everything, okay? And then on the right-hand side, I want you to find on slide, it's going to be on slide 27 and 28, self-pollination, copy,